Hi everybody, it's Marianne with A Heart for Chalk, and give me just a few minutes to get things situated. Everybody, whoop, and it's Marianne with A Heart for Chalk. The sound taken care of here. Just a few minutes. There we go. All right. Hi Debbie, how are ya? So, thanks for joining us. I'm kind of excited today to do this project. So it's gonna be kind of interesting, I think. Have you had a good weekend so far? Mine has been super busy. Um, I actually Today I rearranged my craft room. I had a lot of crafts downstairs and in the basement, and I've gotten most of them up here now in my craft room. And so I spent the day trying to rearrange it. So if things look just a little bit different behind me, it's because they are. So, oh, you shared the love. Beautiful. Thank you. So, we'll start right now, actually. So, I do have a couple of names. Debbie, you actually are going to be going in the incentive because you posted in my VIP group, you posted some of your projects on a day when I asked you guys to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put your name um, in the drawing because you did that. And then Miriam, I know shared yesterday actually. So Miriam, you are also going in the drawing. And then Debbie, you're going in again because you spread the love tonight. Thank you. So when everyone hops on, say hi, and so that I know you're here. I don't know if you're here unless you say hi, so that way I can say hi back to you. And I'd love to know where you're from. So there we go. All right. So far we put Miriam and Debbie in. So just so you know, if you like my lives, if you enjoy watching these, if you think you have friends that would enjoy watching these, please tell them about it. And if you do that, let me know. We call that spread the love, help spread the love, and then let me know, and I'm going to put your name in an incentive. And we will be drawing actually at the end of this month. So please help a girl out, do that. And it's honestly the greatest compliment you can give me. I really do appreciate it. So anyways, tonight I thought that we would work on some projects. We're going to do a farmhouse sign, and it's going to be from our corner market collection. And I'm going to be honest, this is the biggest transfer that I've worked on so far. And it's going to be interesting. I'm doing it live with you guys, just like I do most everything live with you guys. So hopefully we'll be able to figure out how to do this. I've not worked with a transfer quite this large before. You know, when I was actually going to look it up, I got the catalog right behind me. I wanted to look it up so that I could see what size it is, so that I could tell you guys that. And like I said, it's from our corner market collection, and I'm actually going to do the chickens. So I'm kind of excited. I went out to Michael's yesterday and was looking at, they have some frames on sale for like 70% off right now. And I actually picked some up, and so that's one of the frames I'm going to be using tonight. But I didn't have anything that was big enough. This transfer's big, and I didn't have anything that was big enough, so I had to go find something. Okay, so this is a 12 by 18 size transfer. So it's big. And sorry, the retail on it is $24.99. So that's what we're using today. We are using the chickens. What do they call it? It's called, yeah, just chickens. That's the name, from the corner market collection. So this is actually going to be one of the transfers that I'm going to have with me at the Michaels workshop for you guys to use if you want to come and do farmhouse signs at that workshop. So this is going to be one of the ones. This is the frame, and I was playing with the camera quite a bit before our live to see how I could get everything in here, and I just am really struggling with getting the whole thing in here, and unless I go maybe sideways, but I think it'd be difficult to work sideways. So I'm gonna work normally on this, and I apologize, you're not gonna be able to see quite the whole frame, on the camera. Excuse me, but I will turn it when I'm finished so you guys can kind of see it. And of course I'll post a picture too. And yes, I am getting over a bit of a cold. So 'tis that time of year. So hey guys, when you hop on, say hi. I would love to know who's on and who's watching. I want to be able to say hi back. I can tell there's a few people out there. I just don't know who you are. So please say hi so that I can, and tell me where you're from actually. Let me get a drink of water. Let me see. It's my biggest fear that I'm going to start coughing during this thing. If I do, sorry you guys. Excuse me. So anyways, all right. So I'm going to take the corners off. And the backs. You know, it's funny, you can go all day without coughing until you get on. And now I'm going to cough. Sorry. Okay, so I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm going to put the chickens like this. And then I thought we would do family farm, family owned and operated on the top. And then we'll do since 1902. And then I think we're going to do farm fresh down here on the bottom. And I think I have just enough room to be able to fit that in there. And then I have some embellishments, and I'm thinking that, my eye's watering, I'm going to put those, maybe if I have room, I'm going to either use this one or I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to do that right here on the bottom. And I will quit coughing in a minute, I promise. So I started getting this cold on, my eyes, on, I think it was like on Tuesday, and it started with like this sore throat, and then over the weekend it's just kind of progressed. I'm actually getting better, but now of course I'm coughing. Go figure. Anyways, okay, I think we're doing good. So that's kind of how I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and design the sign. And again, this frame was from Michael's, like I said, and they had them on sale. They actually had several of them, and I am going to bring some of them to the Michael's workshop too. So those will be some surface options that we'll have at that workshop. So when you hop on, say hi so that I can see who's out here. I'd love to be able to say hi back. All right, so I think we got the coughing out the way. So I'm going to open up the our chickens, and all of our transfers always come with instructions on the back, just in case you forget. They tell you how to peel, apply, remove, clean, dry, and store your transfer. Sorry guys. So anyway, so we're going to open this up, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to write on the back. Seriously, I was not coughing this bad until I went live. Isn't that how it goes? Always. So I'm going to write on the back of this chickens. And the reason that we do that is because the backing sheets are actually, they have a matte side, which is this side. And then there's also a shiny side. which is where the side that goes back on your transfer. So if by writing on the back like this, basically what this tells us is that when we go to put the backing sheet back on, you'll have the wording looking at you. So now, let me just see if I can't get this. These backings are a bugger to get off, especially when your transfers are new. And I watched a live, and the lady said if you rub your finger on it, which I'm trying to do, it should come off. Excuse me. And come on, here it comes. There we go. Perfect. All right, now, because this is a bigger transfer, a larger size, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it flat, and I'm going to hold the transfer down, and I'm going to pull the backing off, and I'm going to try really, really hard not to have the transfer stick to itself, because excuse me, that just gives us another obstacle to deal with. Okay, and then to fuzz it. Now, fuzzing, because it's so large, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put the towel on the transfer and then pick it back up. And I think I've read that that's the best way to do it when you have a larger transfer like this. So, oh, my son just got home. Hi, Marcus. Come say hi to everybody. Oops. And, of course, it stuck to itself. This is my son, Marcus. Come say hi to everybody. They can't see you.
Hi.
You gotta look and see if you can see in here. Oh, okay.
I think
So,
it's delayed.
All right. It's delayed a little bit. This is my son, Marcus. He actually,
What are you making?
I am making chickens, but they're sticking. Here, help me. Grab that.
Well, those are cute chickens.
Aren't they cute? Careful. There we go. Gently. Woo! This is why you don't want to let it stick to itself. Okay.
Nope.
And then go ahead and pull that for me too, please. Got it?
Yep.
All right. And what I could do if I wanted to walk away was go run this underwater, and that would get it unstickied, but I don't want to walk away from you guys, so we're just going to do it like this.
We'll manage.
Even though it's probably not the best way to do this.
Yeah.
Hi, Bree. Marcus Debbie said hi. Debbie actually lives here in Bath.
Oh, hi, Debbie.
She has been, what I call you, a roadie now? Is that what we call you? She's come to almost all of my workshops.
Oh,
her and her daughter.
awesome. Thanks for supporting my mama. I'm so proud of her.
So she's really a great person. All right, so I just showed you probably the wrong way to unstick them when they stick to themselves, but I didn't want to walk away. So anyways, but put the towel on the transfer as opposed to the transfer on the towel, and it's supposed to help you not have issues like I just had. So we're going to be just very careful. There we go. You know, and hey, you know what? The cool thing is I might as well do this live so we can figure out what not to do, right? You think a roadie fits? I think a roadie fits, but I absolutely appreciate you and Emily. And it was so nice to meet Addie Lynn. I know she told me how to say it, and I just said it wrong. I know. So, but I really do appreciate you guys. And then you're going to be there on Tuesday, right? So I'm excited about that. We have, from what I understand, there's 6 people going to be there. So I'm kind of excited about that. All right. Excuse me. I know I didn't cover my mouth. I'm sorry. Hard to talk and cough at the same time, right? Anyways, so Marcus was my son that lived in Florida. He's the teacher, the music teacher, and I guess I can probably, if I haven't already announced it, they're actually moving home. He's coming home, and so they are going to be staying with me for a little while until he can, you know, figure out his teaching job and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of excited to have them home. Hi, BJ. How are you? Please let you know if I do. Did you see my live last night that I did, BJ? I did a live. And we actually used paint on a t-shirt, and we did it also on some towels. Did you see that? Thanks for hopping on. Anyways, oh yeah, so they're moving home, and so it's kind of nice. But that's what we've been doing, is trying to get all of their stuff consolidated with with my stuff. My house isn't huge, so, but we're making do. We're figuring it out. All right, so now I have fuzzed this. Excuse me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the surface back down here, or the board back down here. You know, and I can honestly see where maybe trying to fuzz that, where having that fuzzing cloth might actually have been a little bit easier, because I think it's just a little bit bigger than these towels that I'm using. So, but that's all right. We figured it out. Okay, now, this is the transfer itself actually overlaps the board some. Oh, you have spotty service? Okay, hey, when you get home, check it out. I actually did a live yesterday, and I used the ink, and I used it on a shirt. I did a shirt, and I have pictures out there, and I also did a couple of tea towels, and they turned out really super cute. So anyways, will you want to come out here to Lansing if I do a workshop, or are you thinking? I did do one in Perry not that long ago, which might be a little bit closer to you. I don't know if you know where Perry's at. So, all right, I just want to make sure that we're kind of close. I'm going to move this over just a little bit here, I think. Just a little bit. My goodness. Road trip would be fine. Awesome. Well, it'd be great to see you again too. So we have a lot of fun out here in our workshop. So my friend Debbie's on right now, and she's actually been to several of my workshops. She's a regular attendee. She and her daughter, and we generally have a good time at them, I think. So all right, now just want to make sure. So when you hop on, guys, say hi. I'd love to know who's on, and I'd love to be able to say hi back. So BJ, where are you at up north at? That's cool. I haven't been camping in a long time. I used to do it a lot when my kids were little, but kind of stopped now that I'm older. It just is very uncomfortable in this body anymore, I'm telling you. Trying to get my chickens even, y'all. There. I'm so excited about doing this. I think it's going to be super cute. All right, I'm wondering. All right, we're going to go with this because I could be here all night, right? Okay. So, yes, Debbie, Tuesday, she said there's 6. So, and that was I think that was as of Thursday. So, I don't know. Well, I think she did put a deadline actually on registration. So that might have been that might be all that's going to be there. But I thought that was cool. And then I asked her if, if we could continue to do this, because I did have a few people that told me, shoot, that's not quite even, that they hoped that we did more. They just weren't able to make these ones. So, and she said that she would be open to discussing that. So we're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that. She's actually had left for, I am having a dickens of a time getting this baby lined up. So I'm kind of excited, actually. So, all right. Okay, I'm going to have to probably just go with it here because I have a feeling I'm never going to be happy. All right, we're going with it. Didn't I just say that a minute ago? Yep, that works. All right, we're good. We're good. We're going with it. All right. Central Lake. Yeah, I know. I'm too old for the ground too, BJ. I think, you know, I used to, when I was younger, I camped all the time. And then after, it must have been my third child, my daughter, I don't know, I think my body changed when I was pregnant for her. But when I was pregnant for her and afterwards, that was it. I could not sleep on the ground anymore. So, and of course now, I just, no way. So, all right, so I'm putting the transfer on, and I'm just rubbing to make sure that I don't have any bubbles. And my dogs are going to serenade you guys. And there we go. Perfect. All right, so no bubbles. I feel like it's good. I think we're down good. So I'm going to actually, I decided, I think I'm going to just do one color on the chickens. And I was thinking white. And the reason that I'm thinking that is because, because this transfer is so large, I'm worried about mixing color. So I think we're just going to go with white chickens. So just to keep it safe. So, all right. So our paste, I am going to go ahead and stir it up. And you know what I didn't grab was my water. Let me grab my water, which is right over here. Hold on just a second. Sorry, had to grab it. Okay, so the white paste is just a little bit thick, so I'm going to go ahead and spritz it with a little bit of water. Hi, Jolanda. Welcome. And we're going to go ahead and, yeah, this is actually quite thick. So our paste has, it has chalking components, or chalk components in it. And those components cause it, as it ages, to get a little bit thick, or even like when you leave it open for too long, it can start to thicken up. And it's not a problem, not a big deal. All you do is spritz it with a little bit of water, with distilled water, and stir it in, and that brings it right back, and then it's workable. So this hasn't been used in a bit, so it was just a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be. So I am getting it to our consistency, which is the consistency of sour cream. So when you hop on, say hi, everybody. I'd love to see who's on and say hi back, and I'd love to know where you're from. So I know so far we've got Michigan and Ohio. So, all right, I feel like that's pretty good consistency. Also, I did want to say that if when you hop on, you like my lives, you like what you see, you have maybe friends who would love to see this, please tell them about it. Help me spread the love, help me spread the chalk love. And for those that do, I'm going to put your name in an incentive. And I'm going to draw an incentive winner at the end of this month. So if you spread the love, please let me know so that I can get your name in the incentive. Okay, so there we go. Now, I don't have the big 4-inch squeegee. So what I do have is I do have this angled squeegee. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this. There's also, so this is the angled one. We also have, and these are used, I use these in my workshops, but we also have then, this would be what is considered the small squeegee, and then we have our mini, and then of course I have, where's it at, my multi-tool, which I absolutely love. This has kind of been one of my go-tos, honestly. I pull it out at the workshops all the time, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to get some more because they really are handy. It's really awesome because it's got just this small little chiseled end on it, and it's perfect for the really tiny spaces. So anyways, so those are what I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using. But first what I want to do is I want to get, and I'm going to use the multi-tool to do that, I want to get some paste on my chickens because it's a big area to cover. So I'm going to just kind of spread some paste around and get it on there thick. And I don't want it to dry on me. And like I said earlier, I've not worked with the transfer this size before, so you guys get to see me do it for the first time. So, but I'm excited to do it. I think it'll be super fun. It's gonna be super cute. So now that's 4-inch squeegee, and I probably will end up getting it, to be very honest with you. That thing, man, it's like huge, and it makes light work out of covering these chickens. So, although this one isn't doing so bad, actually, it's doing pretty good. So, and I tell you, I have seen some pictures, you guys probably have too, when people have done these chickens and they'll do like ombre, and they'll do all kinds of fun designs. So that would be something, as you get used to working with these larger size transfers, would be something probably really fun to do with this. So you lost the audio. Uh-oh. Can everybody else hear okay? Jolanda, can you hear? BJ, can you hear? I never fully trust my my internet here, I'm telling you. Thumbs up if you can hear. All right. Okay, so there we go. So I put that down. I've pulled up. You can hear? Okay, awesome. Boy, Debbie, I hope you get back. All right, so I've put it on. And I pulled off the excess. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to pull up the transfer. Oh, you guys! Oh my goodness. This is a big transfer to pull up. Holy moly, and I don't want it to stick to itself either. Oh, you guys, look at this. Look at the chickens! Oh, wow. How awesome. You can hear? Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for hopping on. Mississippi? Is that what you said? Is it Courier, Mississippi? You think it's something you did? Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to put this over here in the water because it's starting to stick to itself because it's big. That is what you do if your transfers start to stick like this one is doing. Put them in water, and the water actually gets causes them to get unsticky, and then you can pull them apart at that point and get them unstuck, which is what I'm doing over here. I've got just a little tin of water over here, and I'm putting the transfer in it right now so that, there we go, I can let it soak, and there we go, and we just got it unstuck. Whew. And I got a mess. Okay. All right, I'm back. So, well, welcome, Charlotte. Thanks for hopping on. Excuse me. Aren't these chickens cute? Oh my gosh, I am like so in love with this already, you guys. All right, so now what I think I'm gonna do is I wanted to do this family owned and operated on the top, and then I thought I would do the Farm Fresh, and then I wanted to put the Since 1902 down here, and I think I will have room for all of that. I think I will. The other option, no, that'll cut the chicken's head off. Or maybe I could do, let me see here. I could do Since 1902 down there, and then the front. I kind of liked the Since 1902 down here, though. So, hi, Christine. How are ya? How is up north? So what do you guys think? Should I put the 1902 on the top or should I put it on the bottom? I kind of feel like I like it better on the bottom. So there's the top. Let me see if I can move this for you guys to see just a little bit. There's the top. And I think it will fit down here on the bottom. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe I should put it on the top. Tell me what you think, y'all. So, da-da-da. And then I have these really cute little embellishments too that we could put. I don't know. Maybe I should put it on the top, and I could put this down here, and then I could do some fun little embellishments if they'll fit, which I don't think this frame is wide. Maybe these will fit though. I think I'll do that. What do you think? I'm going to do that, I think. We're going to do the Since 1902 on top. So we're going to change it up just a little bit. All right. So what I do want to do though is I am, isn't this cool, Christine? I didn't even see you hop on. Hi, thanks for hopping on. So, I think I'm going to put it on the top though. All right, but first I want to dry my chickens just a little bit because I want to make sure they're nice and dry before I start putting anything else on here. Isn't that cool though? Sore as all get out. You put your dock in today? Did you have, it looked like you were thinking that you, oh, you just did? You only have a minute? Did you watch did you finish watching the replay yesterday with the ink? The projects turned out super cute. Anyways, Chris, I thought that I had seen that you guys had an issue with your dock. So that's not a fun way to spend the holiday weekend. All right, so I'm drying this just on cool, like on a cool setting. And I just want to make sure that I kind of get it, yeah. I want it to be dry because if by chance I happen to get one of the transfers over just a portion of it as I'm doing the rest of this, I wouldn't want it to pull the paint up. So that's, so if I make sure this is dry, that won't happen. So I wonder if I actually did that. That's what I could do. Maybe I'll do it this way, actually. I think I might like that better. And there I go, winging it again. But I think I like this better, so I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get the bottom one fuzzed. I'm going to get, my work surface is not quite big enough here. All right. I was telling everybody, Chris, I actually worked on my son's moving home from Florida, and so we were in the process of getting him all moved in, and so I moved all my craft stuff, which is plenty. I think I have a problem. Should I say, my name is Mary Ann, and I have an addiction to crafting stuff. Anyways, but so I got all my craft stuff moved up into my craft room, which is why things look just a little bit different behind me. So I spent a good part of the day working on that. So hi Delphine, thanks for hopping on. So I spent a good day, part of the day working on my craft room, and it's still not completely finished, but we're making progress. I got all of my craft stuff up here. Now I just have to get it put away and organized. It's amazing how much stuff you can fit in a little room. So I don't know if that's good or bad. So I am fuzzing this. Now, for those of you that maybe aren't too familiar with Chalk Couture, with using the transfers, our transfers are super, super sticky. And that's a good thing because that helps, it's what helps to give them their 8 to 12 uses that the company says we get. But the thing is because they're super sticky, when they're brand new, we do a few things to kind of help just bring the stick level down a little bit to make them a little more easier to work with. And this is one of the things we do. It's called fuzzing. And basically all I'm doing is I'm just picking up some pieces of lint on the transfer to help kind of bring the stick down. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to work with. Excuse me. All right, so now I am going to put this down here. So totally changed my mind on the design, but I think that might look a little bit better actually. I hope. Now I wonder actually if I did this. Here I go again. No, all right. I have to quit changing my mind. All right. Here we go. Now, let me get this down here. There we go. All right, and I want to make sure that I'm kind of centered, and I feel like I need to go over just a little bit. Thanks, Jolanda. You have a nice holiday, too. So, enjoy the grandbabies. Are they babies or are they kids now? Enjoy them. Jolanda just celebrated 39 years. Her 39-year anniversary. Wasn't that awesome? All right. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So I've got it on. And I am just checking for bubbles. I feel like we're good. My paste has been sitting open for a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and stir it again. So what do you guys have going on tomorrow? Anybody have anything fun and exciting? Chris, I thought you said, Chris L, I'll call you Chris L. I thought that you said that you had some picnics or something. And Christine, I know you're up in is it Kalkaska? Is that where you are? So, Debbie, I forgot what you said you had going on. I'm going to be working, hopefully, finally outside. That has kind of been the plan this weekend. It just hasn't happened. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'll actually be able to do that. So, all right. So I have that stirred and I have the consistency I want. And I'm going to go ahead and just use probably the mini squeegee for that. See you, Delphine. And here we go. So I'm getting some mulch put in, and then I want to get some flowers in some pots and get them in my rock garden. So I'm hoping I can get those things done tomorrow. So we have a graduation party to prepare for, so I'm trying to get the yard to look nice. There we go. All right, so now I've got the white on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squeegee off the excess. Home of the most beautiful sunsets. Oh, you should post some pictures. Now, you guys must have a cottage up there. You were talking about a dock, so I assume then you have a cottage. That'll be cool. On a lake. What lake is up there? Well, there's lots of lakes in Michigan, right? So, all right. Nothing special, Debbie? Sometimes those are nice, though, those nothing specials. You can just kind of chill out and relax, right? So, all right. Now we're going to pull this up. Oh, yes. Oh, how cute. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Oh, let me push this up just a little bit so I can keep it in frame. Oh, that turned out really cute, you guys. I love it. I love it. Sorry for my voice. It's a little crackly. How cute is that? Okay, let me dry this. So you're on Crawford Lake? Okay, I'll have to look that up. I guess I not heard of it, but then again, I mean, I'm not super familiar with Kalkaska area, so. So this frame has like a little bit of a greenish blue tint to it, and I thought it would have been kind of cool to maybe add a little bit of just a light touch of green or something in the chickens. But I didn't. I was worried because I'd not worked with a transfer that big before. I didn't want to push my luck. So anyways, there we go. So, don't forget, if you spread the love, please let me know. So that way I can get your name in our incentive. All right. Now we're going to do Farm Fresh, and then I'm going to do the Since 1902 up here. I'm so excited. This is looking cute. All right, so let me get the Farm Fresh done. And let me get this fuzzed. So are you officially opening up your cottage, Christine? So I guess that's kind of how people do it, right? They open it up on Memorial Weekend. I was thinking about getting a garden in. Oh yeah, I wrote on the back of this already. I haven't done it yet. I'd like to get one in though. All right, so I'm gonna fuzz this. What do you think of those chickens? Do you think they're cute? I think they're adorable. All right. So we also have, there's also a sheep, and I'm going to do that one too. And I have a really cool frame for that as well. So, and I don't really know yet though how I want to design that one, but I think that'll probably be another live here real quick. So, all right, now let's get I'm going to get the Farm Fresh up here. Make sure I can get this in even. Oh no, why are you being interrupted? Oh, okay. Am I there, you guys? It said this was just interrupted and I don't know why. La 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 la. All right. Oh, okay, I guess we gotta come over just a little bit. Just a tad. Looks like it's locking up on me a little bit here. All right. One and a little bit more, So I think we're gonna go ahead and work in the yard tomorrow, and then I'm probably just gonna do like a barbecue. Maybe just do some burgers on the grill. I think that sounds really good. So nothing like fresh burgers on the grill. It's one wonderful thing about summer, right? You leave it open year round. Oh, so they come up and go snowmobiling. Are there a lot of trails there by you guys? All right, I'm gonna hold this up, y'all, just so that I can kind of see if it looks straight. And it does. Okay, we're good. So all right, one more time. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And I'm going to actually use, I think I'm going to use the small squeegee for this one. And there we go. All right. We used to snowmobile when I was younger. My parents had one. I haven't really snowmobiled much since I'm older now. Things just don't seem to have the same kind of appeal, I guess, when you get older. I don't know. So, all right. So now let me go ahead and get... And I'm still, Debbie or Chris, I'm still trying to, still thinking on those noodle boards. Christine and I have been talking about possibly doing a class. So many trails up there, I imagine. So there's probably a lot of state land, right, that they can ride on too. Christine and I have been talking about doing a class and doing noodle boards. And I'm thinking what we're probably gonna do, by the looks of it, is maybe actually get the supplies and actually build the boards, because I think that's going to be the most economical way to do it. But I think we're going to do a board or a class on that. And for those of you who don't know what noodle boards are, they're the really popular boards right now that people are they're creating to go over top of your stove, and then you design on them. So They're really, really super cute. So we are talking about doing a class to do those. All right, here we go. Oh my word, look at that. You guys, I am in love with this. How cute is this? What do you guys think? Do you love it? I mean, really, do you love it? This is so awesome. Okay, let me dry this. And then I'm going to do the 1902. I think this is so cute. All right, and one thing too, when you're drying, it's always important, like I said, I'm drying on a medium, or not a medium, but on the cool setting. And the reason that I do that is because I don't want my surface to get too hot. You want it to be room temperature when you're working with it. And so by doing it like this, it keeps it from getting too hot. So when I go to put my next transfer on, I don't have to worry about the board. Could possibly cause the chalk paste to pull up again. So, or pull up. All right, so I think I'm going to do since 1902 down here. And what do you guys think? Do you love this? You don't snowmobile? Too cold? I know, I hate winter. You want to move, you say you want to move here after your son graduates? You mean out of here? So I will tell you, my son moved to Florida and he's now coming back. So I don't know. I've heard people do that. Maybe it's something about Michigan being in the blood. So, all right, let's do the 1902. And so our surfaces, or the chalk paste, when it dries hard, and it won't smudge or it won't smear, but you can wash it. So I can wash the surface if I want to with one of our wonderful sponges and just a little bit of brisk rubbing. I can wash the surface if I'd like to, or if I want to. But if you don't want to, or if you to wash it, or you want to preserve your surface, you simply can seal it with a spray sealer, which you can pick up at any craft supply store, like a spray varnish or anything like that. So I don't generally seal my surfaces, but I'm really thinking I might with this because this is cute. So I'm really liking how this turned out. So, or maybe it will go in a craft show. What do you think? I've been thinking about that too. So I may put it in a craft show. All right. Since 1902, I'm just trying to make sure that we are even. And we're not. Oh, move there? Okay, I gotcha. Okay. When I was growing up, my parents had they had a cottage in Gladwin, and that's kind of where we went to when I was a young girl. Did a lot of stuff up there. It wasn't on a lake or anything, but it was by the river, the Tittabawassee River. Eddie Lynn is on. Hi, I didn't see her hop on. There she is. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. So when you hop on, you guys, say hi, okay? So I know who's here. I'd love to be able to chit-chat with you and say hi and welcome you and all that stuff. All right, I'm going to hold this up again so I can make sure I got the 1902 straight, and I feel like I do. Okay, there we go. But anyways, our cottage was on the Tittabawassee River, and so we would go out and we'd go fishing. There was a bridge, an old bridge that wasn't used anymore. It was probably at one point an old car bridge, but it wasn't used, and so we'd go stand on the bridge and fish, and it was a good memory when I was a young girl. But it's kind of a fun thing. All right. How is Colorado? What's the weather like there? I assume you're back home now, right, Addie Lynn? All right. And we're going to go ahead and squeegee off the excess. There we go. You just spread the love. Thanks, Chris. I gotcha. We'll get your name here as soon as I pull this up. We will get your name in the incentive. All right. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Okay. Wow. Holy moly. This is awesome. So literally, check this out. I mean, seriously, I spent this frame, I got it at Michael's 70% off, right? So I think this frame was $10, you guys. So, so $10. And then of course I bought the transfer, which the retail on the transfer is $24.99. But still, look at this. This is awesome. We're going to do this in a workshop, and you're going to actually be able to use my transfer, so you don't even have to buy the transfer. You you'll use my transfer, and you'll use my paste, and you'll be able to go home for a sign like go home with a sign like this for probably a fraction of what it's going to cost you if you were to buy it. So isn't that awesome? I'm thinking that I'm going to start the workshop at $25 for the smaller signs. This is a larger one, so it'll go up from there. But still, that's what I love so much about this. Anyways, okay, I digress. Chris, I said I was going to get you in the drawing, so let me get your name in. Well, I guess I should say the incentive. It's hot there, is it? What's the temperature? We got up to, what did we get up to yesterday? 80 degrees here, so, which was kind of surprised me, to be honest with you. Okay, Chris, woo, there you go. You are in. All right, now let me see about, so I have these embellishments, you guys, and I didn't know if I wanted to put them on. You tell me what you think. Should I, or should I just stop? I kind of feel like maybe I ought to stop because this is looking super cute. I think just like this. What do you think? Boy, that delay is something tonight. I'm watching the video. I think that I am going to stop because I happen to think this is absolutely adorable. So, oh, I'm in love with this. Okay, so let me turn this. I'm going to turn this kind of sideways. I'm going to take a picture to you guys when I get it up. And I'll post it too so you can see what it looks like. But this is, hopefully that gets it all in the frame for you guys. I know you're going to have to kind of turn your heads a little bit to be able to see the whole thing. But this is it. This is what we have. Isn't this cute? I mean, if you're a farm sign person, oh my goodness. I mean, this is a must-have for your decor. So I just think this is cute. There we go. What do you guys think? How awesome is that? So anyway, so Michael's workshop, like I said, we are going to be doing that workshop on, let me check, I believe it was June, let me check my calendar. Yes, a week from Monday, so a week from tomorrow. So stop looks great. I know, I never stop when I'm ahead, but I'm stopping. I agree. Thanks, Chris. Anyways, we're going to do 2 workshops at Michael's on June 3rd and on June 17th. And we're going to be working with these farmhouse signs. So there's 4 different transfers. And let me pull them up. I'm going to just pull them up in the catalog. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold. And, you know, I had a little bit of a coughing fit earlier when we started. I haven't really coughed much all day. And then as soon as I go live, I start coughing. Anyways, yeah, so the Corner Market collection actually has 4 transfers. And I'm going to have them. So we're going to have, it's got, I hope that you can see this. It's got the groceries transfer, which has your groceries. It has your farm fresh, which we used on this. It's got the, it's got, yes, the family owned and operated. And it also has the Main Street Market and the milk can. And we've already done the milk can once. So that's one of the transfers that we'll have to use. And then we've got the mercantile transfer, which has the mercantile on it. It's got the since 1902, which we used tonight. The quality dry goods, black sheep wool, and the old time scale. So we've used that as well. And then, of course, the chickens and the sheep. So those are the 4 transfers that I'm going to have at Michael's on those 2 different dates. And then I'm going to have, the way that I'm going to work it is I'm going to have several different surfaces, and your price on the workshop is going to depend on the surface that you choose. So it's going to start at $25 and go up. But then you can decide how you want to design your sign. So, you can use just a small, the scale, and maybe just do a picture with the scale. If you want to do just the chickens, just the sheep, if you want to do something like this, you'll be able to design it because I'll have all the transfers there, and you'll use my transfers. So the price of the workshop will include the use of my transfers and my supplies, and you will leave with your surface and your finished project. So, and again, those are Michael's on June 3rd, I think, and June 17th. So those 2 workshops. So if you're interested, RSVP. I do expect them to kind of fill up quickly because these farm signs seem to be really popular. So if you think you want to go, let me know, and we'll get you on the list. So, so with that, one more shameless plug. If you love this, you'd like your friends to see this, please spread the love for me. If you do, let me know that you've done that, and I will put your name in the incentive that I plan on drawing at the end of this month. Chris got my incentive last time, right? So anyways, I'm going to go back and read the comments just in case I've missed anybody. And if I have missed anybody, I will make sure your name gets in. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope that you have a blessed day tomorrow, a wonderful Memorial Day. I hope we remember what it's about. And I don't know if I will be live tomorrow night or not. So maybe just keep an eye out. Maybe I will. So I've got a little bit of lost time to make up for. But if not, you guys have a great evening, and I will be live. I plan to go live a couple times next week, so you'll see me again here real soon with another fun farmhouse project, I believe. Anyways, thanks. You guys have a great evening, and God bless, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.